Welcome back to Après STEEP, hitting it on the one this week for episode 26. We have a fun main topic coming up. We're going to be talking about Tartiflette games and what that's going to look like in Riders Republic, so stay tuned for that right after news. This is Après STEEP, episode 26.
Riders Republic is still coming out September 2nd, which means we are only 64 days away from launch. But if you want a chance to play it early, you can register for a chance to be in the beta. So make sure to head to the link down below.
And before we even touch the mountains, we have to know how we are going to be riding the mountains. And, well, Riders Republic has us covered over on Twitter. They are covering all of the horoscopes and what that means for your experience in the game. They tweeted earlier this week for Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, and Leo. So if you are itching to get your Riders Republic rider horoscope, go head over to their Twitter and see what's up. Mitch, I believe this was your horoscope, right, this time around. So any good news?
I don't know. It looks like I'll be riding the bull in the game, the Taurus, so I'm excited for that.
Heck yeah, let's get it, man. And finally, wrapping up news today, crossplay and cross-generation play has been confirmed by the studio. So super exciting there.
Yeah, and the website where you can register for the beta, there is a line that says Riders Republic will support cross-play and cross-generation play, so you can connect with friends and other riders on all platforms. So I think we're going to finally play with our Xbox friends and our PC friends.
Yeah, I know Unpen is ready to unleash his Xbox skills on the rest of the world here. Just go ahead and check out Just Steepit's video. He covered it completely, did it much better than either one of us could. So go and show him some love. Make sure you subscribe over on Just Steepit's channel. And without further ado, it is time to talk about the Tartiflette games. Alright, flip a coin to decide who sings an ode to Bone Crusher. No.
Well, what do you want, heads or tails?
Tails.
All right, here we go. Ready?
Come on.
It's you.
All right. All right, okay. Ooh, geez, watch out there. All right, here we go. Don't waste your time on wings because bones will just make you quit and cry in the sky. How's that? Make sure you go and check out Bone Crusher's links down below. He is posting brand spanking new Riders Republic content over on his page as well. Yeah, so over in Discord, I mean, we took a week off. So there's been 2 weeks of stuff that have been happening in the Discord. We're just going to breeze past last week. That was a scheduling nightmare. Over in Discord, someone was asking about the Tartiflette games and what the season is going to look like now that we have completed the only 3 that we've had on the calendar. Is there going to be anything else added? Is that it for Steep and the Tartiflette games? And the short answer is maybe, but probably not for Tartiflette in Steep.
Yeah, we're not quite sure yet. We did talk, I think, when we did season 2. The original season 1 was ending in January with the Invitational, and then the game was launching mid-February, and then that didn't happen. So we did season 2, 1.5. I think we called it season 2, but we put those 3 events up that would take us through June, May, and then we said we'd kind of think about it, see what happens. And now the game's coming in September at the very beginning, so part of the time we're going to be working on getting some solid events kind of planned and scheduled for when the game launches, because it's going to be hectic once it comes out. We want to play a lot. We don't want to be trying to iron out details on how people have to enter and do certain things, so we want to get that done first. And then we might have some, maybe one more event to cap off. Not an invitational level event. That was a ton of work, but a ton of fun. But we might have something else.
Yeah, I believe somebody over on Discord was recommending that we might do just a jam, just a straight Tartiflette Games jam, where you do whatever you want up there. I'm not sure how points would work. Maybe it's another time limit. Maybe we do 3 minutes for your edit. Give something big. You don't have to hit 3 minutes, but you're getting more time to work with. and we just leave it up to another fan vote. That might be the best way to run it.
We could just, come have you submit all of your highlights. They don't have to be an edit. They just have to be cool tricks and cool locations in different parts of Steep, and get 3 minutes to show off your skills. So if you're a wingsuiter, you can just do wingsuit, and it'll just be an all-day jam session, another live stream type format, so we don't have to do too much work.
Yeah, Steep, the Steep send-off, the Tartarflight Games Steep send-off, maybe. And maybe we get some special guests. Maybe we see if Nick wants to come over and say hi for a quick second or whatever. I know that's more work on your end, but maybe we can get just Steep it to come and say hi one more time. We'll work on something. We have something. We'll get the gears running. But anyway, enough about Steep. We are transitioning to full-on Riders Republic mode here, and the Tartarflight Games will not be left behind. So I think today is the perfect opportunity for us to sit down and brainstorm a couple of our first big events in the game. Yeah? Does that work?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that works. I like that.
So, I mean, and these aren't going to be right out the bat. We're not going to come up with something and that's going to be the first event that we do in the season. Everyone has to learn how to play this game first. So we're going to do some lighter stuff. We're going to save that, keep that under our hat. We're not going to give that stuff away just yet.
I was just about to ask that, if we were going to reveal or not. So, okay.
No, I think we hold that for a bit. We do have 3 or 4 events already kind of hashed out, figuring out how we want to do those in the first couple of weeks, first couple of months of the game, just to get everybody's feet wet, get used to the new environment. But then we're going to have to kick it into high gear, and we're going to have to do some big old events just like Steep. And so again, in Discord, referencing Discord, if you're not already over on Discord, get on Discord. Someone said real mountain bike or real BMX would be a great thing to start with, obviously, with the new bikes in this new game.
Yeah, real mountain bike I think it just came back last year. Real mountain bike already happened, but that happened April maybe, after snowboard. And then they're doing real BMX, so those are obviously with the bikes in Riders Republic. We know we have mountain bikes, and BMX, I believe, is a DLC category, so hopefully we can do real events. I mean, we'll talk more later. I think we saw the interview with Arnaud that talks that there might not be a replay editor at launch, but they're working on one and they want it to be great. So that's all going to depend on timing. But, we might follow kind of the X Games type schedule. If the game's in September, we got January with X Games type events like Slopestyle, Big Air, Knuckle Huck, one of our favorites. And then they got the edits after that, like February, March, April, May, June, July is essentially their edit schedule. So, of course, we'll have the classic events.
That would, you brought up the X Games and following the X Games schedule. That would be fun, maybe after this season, start next year or whatever, and just follow event by event, and recreate the X Games season.
Means we're going to have a busy end of January, and then if we're doing, 6 events over 3 days, but hey, I'm here for it.
Well, I mean, we don't even have to cover. We can do 1 or 2 events for the Winter X Games. We can do the real events. We can do a skateboard and Skater XL.
I say we just go full. We copy every event that we can that they have in the same weekend or the weekend before. We follow Nate Hotshot's strategy too. I think Real Ski and Real Snow this year, the same day, when all the video parts launched, he posted his on YouTube, titled it the exact same way the X Games does, made his thumbnail look the exact same way, and he was pulling a ton of views. Either a couple hundred or a couple thousand, just because it looked like the X Games videos when you are looking on YouTube, and they're like, oh, click that, watch it, and there you go. So we can have our events just kind of mirroring them.
Even better, X Games, just give us a call. Let's just do an esports version of your stuff. Just call us. We'll do it. We'll do it. Us, the 2 of us, we will get it done. Give us a call. Reply to our emails. I haven't been sending emails every single week. What are you talking about?
We got other events to steal from too, though. Now we got the Red Bull ones they showed off in the new gameplay. There's Red Bull Joyride, all the bike Red Bulls. I'm sure there's going to be the snow ones like Line Catcher that we had in Steep, and there's the other one that's in Steep. I can't remember right now, but all the cool ramps, kind of the backcountry. Got those. So I think there were some other companies that had events too. So I mean, we can just pester them, copy their events, run some more broadcasts.
Hey, if it's in the game, it's fair game, right?
And if it's
Like,
not,
if it's in
still
there, we're
fair
good.
game.
But yeah, that's I just completely lost my train of thought.
Choo choo.
Do you have anything else to say about the X Games and copying their events?
Not on that. The other thing we can do too, though, we don't know exactly what's in there, but there looks to be some kind of weird sports in there. Like we had the ice cream truck bike, or the not ice cream truck. It was
the ice cream truck, and then there was one with he just had a bunch of stuff on there.
Yeah, the junk. It was kind of the junk. We had the junk bike in there, and he was riding around. So, if there's gonna be some wacky sports, I want to see kind of the wacky side. Maybe it's Winterfest Part 2, but in the summertime. So Summerfest, I don't know.
Yeah, well, maybe let's hope that those bikes run a little better than the sleds do at speed.
Please.
But yeah, I mean, doing a mass race with ice cream bikes, or doing a mass race with just the junk bikes, that would be a blast. Obviously we are going to use and abuse this mass race format if we can. We know that they're just going to randomly populate up on the map, which is going to be a blast. But hopefully you can do it private. I'm not sure. That might be down the road when we get the replay editor.
I think
that's good.
Weird tangent. I think Fall Guys ended up doing that at some point.
Really?
I think because they have the system kind of like Fortnite, where if you're a creator, you can have your name hidden. It just shows up as random letters and numbers so that people can't stream snipe you. But I think they gave them access to create their own private games. And it's not open to the public, but I think they gave some creators chances to create their own rooms.
And to access custom lobbies, select show selector from main menu. You'll see the user selection of live shows. From there, you can host a custom show or join a custom show. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure, but that would be a super awesome implementation in this game to give you the ability to launch a 60-person race. That might also crash the servers, though.
It could.
I feel everyone would be making their own maps,
It's hard to tell. I don't know, 60 people's a lot, so would people be, would people use that? I think the Fall Guys one started where it was just kind of given to people, so it would be cool to see, where they have Just Steep It, Steep, us. They're hey, if you want to run a private one, people can enter this code. I don't know if that's possible in the game, but it would be kind of cool to give them a password to join the lobby, essentially. So be log on at 8 o'clock, enter Nick and Mitch, and then you can join in, and the first 60 get to race.
That's how we get on the Jumbotron.
There we
get
go.
On the news screen.
You found your ticket.
There it is. So drifting away from, well, no, I guess we're staying in the bike category. I also thought of cross country, and that one might be better as a live, but I'm not sure how that would work.
Yeah.
To
recreate
a Tour de France, where we're just sitting there talking for the entire day.
I've been saying that the Tour de la Republique, that's just riding
end.
the road bikes, and end to end, see if there's a road that connects. If not, just make a path. You might just have to have people marathon it the entire time, as long as it doesn't end up like Tour de France this year with a lady holding the sign out and
As of Monday night, they still haven't found her. I don't think. She's at large.
They said apparently she fled. She got on a plane and is gone.
Yeah, I would too. One guy had to drop out of the race. He could not continue in the first stage. That's Y'all, don't bring signs. There are no signs in Riders Republic. We're gonna be just fine. So, the last thing I want to talk about in this brainstorm sesh, which I think has been fairly productive here, are these going to be mainly live or recorded? And I know let's restate this. We're not going to have a replay editor at first, so it will probably have to be live events at first. Assuming that it's easy enough to connect with folks and watch their runs.
Either something like that, or just recording their screen, the straight on screen. It's not the most productive way to do it, but just doing something cool, hitting the share button on PlayStation and capture on whatever else, or having your graphics card record however you can record things, just recording a certain thing that we're doing and sending it in. And then since we can't do some cool replays and kind of angles and all of that, we can do it like the Backcountry Brawl, where we line up everyone's videos and just watch them straight into streams, so we can comment live Everyone can interact. We can comment on the comments, like the soccer player and other things going on throughout the day. But, it's a little bit easier to manage those live streams when they go right. So that might be the way going forward if we want to do multiple events without, just really stretching ourselves thin.
Right. Once we get that replay editor, and if Arnaud is correct and it's going to be as big and bad as they're talking about it, we will have to get back into doing all of the cinematic everything. But for now, TFG will not die. Like it's going to take off as soon as we get this game in our hands. So I'm super excited to see what is to come in the next 3 months or so. But yeah, just to recap, we are going to try our darndest to get something on the books as a final send-off to Steep. Might be a jam sesh, might be just a highlight reel. We'll play some sad music behind there and cry for 4 hours on a live stream. But yeah, Tartifly Games isn't going anywhere. Don't worry about it. Tell your friends to buy Riders Republic, and we're just going to go ham. It's going to be insane.
Well, it has been 2 or 3 weeks since we posted this one, because I know we gave it 3. Yeah, we gave it a week and then we skipped a week. So we had Make Steep Look Like Riders Republic for the weekly challenge. Only got 1 submission, and I'm having my doubts that it's from Steep, but we're going to show it anyways. Cause
what makes you say that?
I don't know. I don't remember Steep being this green. And the shaky camera. I mean, well, actually, this is pretty stable, so that's the other kind of giveaway.
Let's give it a look.
Yeah. He promises it's from Steep.
Something about I'm not believing him. I'm really. I want to.
I think maybe that's what you get if you actually completed all of the base jumping challenges, because I don't think anyone did that. So
no, I was just gonna say, yeah, I have not 100% of the game, so maybe that is some hidden.
Could be.
You have to download that on the back end. But I mean, regardless, it was great. It looked awesome. The camera work, director mode was really smooth.
Yeah,
I loved the bass. I loved the stereo, the motion, and the audio there. It was great.
Now, was that the free cam in director, or? That can't be. No, it's not keyframes. There's no keyframes unless you hacked it.
It's Flare. It's free cam.
Oh, yeah. Just
100%.
Stunner. Look, it keeps the subject in frame the whole time.
Hey, how long do you think that we can keep this bit going until we have to move on with the Riders Roundup?
We should probably move on because we don't even have background footage yet. So this one's going to be long. I think we said you had an idea for next week's weekly challenge. So throw it out there. You not remember already? Send us your best Steep picture. That was the category that Nick had.
Yes!
Just best Steep picture that you have.
So basic. Yeah, just the best one in your arsenal. Send it through. We want to see your highlights. Start showing some love for the old game. Thank you so much. It's been a long day. I was out in the sun for like 10 minutes. My brain's just absolutely gone. Wrapping up the Riders Roundup, because we both need to go to bed. P-Dub crushed it over in Alaska with an X Games session edit, and what more can you say? He absolutely crushed it. I loved all the love, loved all of these unconventional angles throughout the X Games park, and especially all of like the fuzz. My favorite shot was the fuzz of the hotel, or that big structure, and this guy walking right in front of it, in the silhouette. That was really cool, really well done, super creative, man.
Yeah, you covered it all. I mean, all the highlights in there. It's just really good, and some awesome tricks too on the slopestyle course. That's where I'm watching right now, and just showing off all of his talents in the game. And I love these part session, part edit videos where some of the parts you can tell are like one take from a few different angles. So just a really cool video.
Yeah, absolutely. And that looks like it's going to wrap up episode 26. I think we're good to go.
I think so.
Sweet, man. Well, thank you, as always, to our executive producers, Bone Crusher 2D and Coach 34, our co-producers, It's the Mort and Mama Bell, and, of course, our fans and Fans Plus. We never forget about you. You're right there with us.
If you want to support us like our members and get some cool exclusive content, you can hit the join button down below. These episodes go up early each week for them. They also get a special video every month and some other cool perks, so you can check out all of those details. You can also subscribe to our channel to make sure you catch all of our videos, because we are back on the Après STEEP train, and pretty soon it's going to be Riders Report time, because I think there's like 11 weeks left. It's really coming up close.
Yeah, we're going to have to transition soon. We're going to have to build all of that out, aren't we? We have a logo. We got to finish the rest. If you have not had enough Nick and Mitch content yet this week, go ahead and follow us over on Instagram at Nick and Mitch YT. We also have a Twitter. And, you know, if all of these links are too hectic, just go click that link tree down below and it will take you everywhere you need to be, including our Discord page where the entire community comes together, shares what they're eating that night, what they're listening to. We had an awesome drummer debate this week. It was wonderful. So just come and hang out with the community. It's like the ski lodge, only you don't have to smell everybody's stinky boots. I think that's going to wrap it up. I think that's Après STEEP 26. We'll see you next week for episode 27. Same place, same time. I'm Nick.
And I'm Mitch.
And we'll see you on the slopes. God.